Beats a Jet2 holiday. Nothing beats a Jet2.
Hi. Can I have one popcorn? Yeah? Have to give to you? Thank you. Oh, wait. Another one? Thank you. Can we do paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, I won. High five. Can we do heart? Thank you.
Stepping into entrepreneurship is you taking one of the biggest risks you ever gonna take in your life. And it's a risk that's worth it, you know? But it molds you into a better person. You learn how to persevere. You learn how to create structure for yourself. It's not only just about, oh, I get to make as much money as I want. It's more so the person that you become, you know? And when you're under pressure, are you going to fold or are you going to keep pushing? And nobody ever said it was going to be easy. Because it's not. But life itself is a challenge. So you should embrace the challenge if you're going to jump into the pool of entrepreneurship. Remember, there is no certainty, bro. There ain't no, I'm getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. There's not. I got to hustle. I got to get the money. I got to focus on keeping the money. And then I got to multiply the money. And I'm going to go through highs and lows. I'm going to go through ups and downs. I'm going to have good months. I'm going to have tough months. But I got to persevere. Always remember that. What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Terrence Carter. TC Talks, TC Fitness. Gladly here with y'all. Back at it again with another YouTube video. So, I'm going to talk to y'all as if I would talk to somebody face to face. And of course, I'm going to talk to you guys about, this stock market run. Please excuse if I sound congested. My nose is very, very stuffy. Allergies been cooking me, and the weather change out here, it's like, yeah. But the stock market has been rallying, bro. And the market is going to come with highs and lows. I'm not trying to hear no excuses as to why you cannot invest some money. I'm not your financial advisor. This ain't financial advice. Do your research. I got to say that in every video, bro. Nothing is guaranteed. Okay? I got to say that. But there should be no reason why you're not investing. You see, we live in a matrix system where you're literally not taught how to invest. You're not taught how to become an owner so that the people that own the businesses, the people that own the companies, they can get richer and wealthier off of your labor. You're taught how to physically work for money, but you're not taught how to free yourself from the mental enslavement. And if y'all want to keep playing things safe and thinking that your job is safe, nigga, hey, be in La La Land, be in pretend land. That's up to you. But the world is literally changing right in front of our faces. The movie I, Robot, it's here. Some of y'all need to go watch the movie They Live. That's a real thing. And when I constantly tell you guys that these jobs don't care about you, they care about what you can produce for them, I mean that. You know? Now, if I personally had a group of employees, and if I had some people working for me, I would at least put y'all on the game and sit there and say, please make sure you invest in your money. Because it's going to save you financially. You still got to get right with yourself spiritually, mentally. You got to learn how to control your emotions. You got to show up for yourself. You know? Got to get right physically. You feel me? You should be in the gym. Gym big. Alright, the gym big getting me right. You feel me? But that's not what this video is about. But I would personally tell y'all, invest. Why not? Because if you don't believe that you can make, like, look at your paycheck when you get paid from work. The next time you get paid from work, I want you to look at your paycheck, right? Let's just say you make, I don't know, $1,700, $1,600, $1,500, whatever, right? If you don't believe that you can also make that with learning a skill, that's your personal belief. But there are people out there that is making that amount of money in a day. Yes, obviously they got the capital to do so. They disciplined themselves. They didn't spend all of their money, right? But what most people do is they look at what they get paid from their job as long as I keep making this, I'm okay. You don't even challenge yourself to think beyond that. And I'm not saying leave your job. I'm not saying don't be grateful that you're getting paid, because some money is better than no money at all. And that's a fact. But you gotta think beyond that, bruh. You gotta learn how to make money in your sleep. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all heard of Warren Buffett. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all heard of the great Charlie Munger. You know? Charlie is no longer here, physically. But he's here energetic-wise. These are some of the greatest investors in the world. You know? And rule number one for Warren Buffett is don't lose money. And then rule number two is pay attention to rule number one. The stock market is the tool, bro. Hold on. My bad. My nose is so runny. But the stock market is the tool. Alright? I get it. Y'all can sit there and tell me, yo, your videos keep sounding the same. You keep telling us to invest the money, but you're not showing us how. I made a video already. A couple days ago, I made a video trying to tell you guys how to invest. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose again. But I am not in any way, shape, or form your financial savior. Your personal financial situation is between you and yourself. If you're not investing your money and you wait every 2 weeks to get paid one time from your job, that's on you. But we got to learn that the world that we live in, these people print the money. What they want to maintain is the control and the power over the human mind. You understand what I'm saying? So people are controlled by fear. The fear of losing money or investing at least some of what they have, so that they can, I guess, maintain the lifestyle that they are living. Or they are afraid of taking positive risk because you don't know what's going to happen, right? But I tell you this often. You don't lose money in the stock market unless you sell at a loss. Now, if you have the patience, if you have the discipline, if you have the willpower, if you stay consistent, you can be successful in the markets. The market don't even know you exist, right? If you learn how to control your emotions, your emotional fortitude, because that's where it really starts. It's like I'm learning from people that are where I want to be so that I can improve on my journey. The chart is psychological. Price go up, prices go down, prices consolidate, which means it really it doesn't really make no real movements, right? But you have to view yourself as a owner of assets. Not just, let me just be a worker bee my entire life and go spend my hours of my life making somebody else rich and wealthy. And only do that. You don't build nothing for yourself. You don't have nothing going for yourself. You don't have no assets, no nothing. And there's people out there in the world like that. Honestly. You know? I'm very grateful. I'm very appreciative to have this skill. Because it requires a lot of discipline. It requires a lot of awareness of what's even going on in the world. You know? And it requires a lot of long nights and early rises and cutting out fun from time to time and really disciplining yourself. Because every day it compounds, you know? So if you start investing, you're going to compound over time. You're going to have a bigger portfolio as long as you stay consistent. If you don't start investing, that's going to compound over time to where you're going to wish you started. My bad. I just keep sneezing. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours, bro. We can't keep being distracted. We can't keep waiting for the perfect moment because it's never going to exist. You just got to learn along the way. You know, take the time to learn the skill. Learn the difference between bullish, bearish. Learn what a stock even is. Learn about your personal relationship with money. Do you think in lack? Do you think in abundance? Pay attention to how you internally feel. Right? And stop thinking your job is here to save you. Because it isn't. It's here to mentally enslave you. With that being said, I hope y'all have a good day today. Like the video, subscribe, and leave some comments below.